Birdie Wing is back. Golf with the girls Aoi and Eve once again in this exciting episode. Eve and Aoi are facing off against Kuyu and Kaoruki. It's a tense match as the two teams are neck and neck. I know it's hard to make golf exciting, but they actually did a good job in this show. They often exaggerate a lot, but that's what needs to happen. We get some backstory before even getting into the golf. Eve and Amuro discuss Eve's previous training. If you don't recall, they recount a bit of Leo, Eve's teacher, who more or less pounded golf into her, for better or for worse. Well, he also pounded her coach into the feet. Look at the scenery where they're playing. Who plays golf out here? But sports anime, this is why we watch it. He shares that the only person to beat Leo was none other than her partner's father. Look at that. The students' rivals now are partners, pushing each other to greater heights. We see there's some bad blood between Kaoruko and Amuro since he taught her before, but didn't like her using her special ability. What's the ability? Oh yeah, it's in the zone. If you have watched Kuroko's basketball, you may be familiar with it, but unlike there, she is able to induce it whenever she wants. The only downside is that it takes a tremendous toll on her, so don't let her enter her zone. Her zone looks awesome. We have seen it before, but I'm glad we see it multiple times in this episode. The world stops and flowers line up. Too bad it's an artificial zone, as we see the true power, the barrel, the shot that is Eve's power. They go back and forth, usual sports stuff, but some of these shots are really nice. Let's look at a few. We have Kuyo being useful, showing the path for this putt. Of course, Eve, the villain, goes right after her. Now, I am no golf expert. I know little about golf outside of Wii Sports, but I believe you have to wait for the other golfer's ball to stop before going. But Eve just waits until it goes in and goes right away. Evil, you need to add some competition into this to make it exciting. Then we have the level up. In the zone, deep. Now deep in her bag, Kaoruko is able to make even crazier shots. I have to give it up, that was an amazing shot. We see a bit of weakness coming from both Aoi and Kaoruko. So Eve being Eve calls on her killer instinct and absolutely destroys this shot. Loading up her shotgun, we have the blue bullet. Look how they emphasize that power. That's pretty impressive, as you can see by their reactions. I don't understand this. They decided to put the credits in the middle of the episode when there was still 4 minutes left. Interesting. Well, the game is far from over, as we see fatigue has caught up to our athletes. Aoi makes a critical mistake, leaving the ball in the bush as she collapses. It seems it has to be dehydration or something. I know golf isn't the most intense sport, but beaming sun can have that effect. It's a lot harder to sell fatigue and injury in a golf anime than it is in other sports, but they try, and that's great. We even see something crazy. Eve, of course, is gonna end it here, and she hits the ball so goddamn hard, she erupts never before seen memories. You know how hard you have to try to hit something to awaken deep memories? Ridiculous, but sports anime is undefeated. This shot was also so beautiful. The rainbow on the golf club, the sniper loading, then hitting the flag and landing it in. Hey, say what you want about golf, this shit was nice. I know it's a little over the top, but that's one of my favorite parts of the show. I'm so glad Birdie Wing is back, since I thought it was a sleeper hit back when it premiered. So let me know what you all think. Are you watching Birdie Wing? Are you excited for the next season? Like if you liked the video, dislike if not, and subscribe for more content. This is Anime The Show, and Birdie Wing Golf Ghost Story, episode 14, the 1st of spring 2023, has officially been disrobed.